Hey everybody, and welcome back to Droobz Vids, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Edward Elric Nendoroid. So we got Edward Elric here today, and I actually was able to pre-order this through Good Smile, and yeah, pretty excited to open this up because I am a fan of Full Metal Alchemist, and as you can see here, we get a pretty awesome looking figure, and we get some cool looking accessories as well. So, and you know, Alphonse is out too, so that'll be coming in a video very soon, so be on the lookout for that. Also, we have the pre-order bonus here that was only available through ordering through the Good Smile online shop, as you can see, so we'll be opening that up today as well. So let's go ahead and get right into this figure. And like I said, I pre-ordered this through the Good Smile shop, and yeah, I have a video coming up on that as well about pre-ordering through them, so keep an eye out for that video. Should be out probably next week. So yeah, opening this up here, we get our little instruction manual, which is always nice to have. It'll tell you how to kind of do everything there if you need to, and we will put that to the side in case we need that later. Hopefully we don't. Let's just get right into this figure today, and I could already see it's looking pretty good. As far as inside of the box goes, the insert, we don't really have too much inside. It's just pretty plain, just a cream color, but we do got these nice little alchemy symbols on the sides of the box there, so that is really cool to see. And it's funny because it doesn't look like there's a whole lot here, but there actually is. Pop open this blister pack because I know a lot of you are actually pretty excited to see the review on this. And you know, I always like to take a look at the faceplates first. So the first one we're going to look at here is the angry kind of sort of faceplate when everybody calls him short, or you know, someone gets mad at him and beats him down. Armstrong, Mustang, you know, something like that. But this is an awesome faceplate there. Definitely like that one. Really cool. Second faceplate we got up here is kind of, you know, that confident grin sort of faceplate that you generally see Edward have. This is kind of the normal looking face that you see when he's about to go fight somebody or something like that. He's just overly confident, but a nice faceplate nonetheless. Definitely like it. So let's see what was in this bag here. Just looks like our stand and our extra peg in case we break the big peg there for his neck. So yeah, we got our normal peg there, our extra, and then we got our base plate and our stand. So that's one of the best things about Nendoroids and Figma's things that come from Good Smile, is you always get a stand and base for your figures, which is really nice because I know some companies tend not to give those to you. But looking at this here is a little alchemy wall, and if you guys are a fan of the anime or manga, definitely recognize this. This is something that Ed does put up defensive wise. Creates a little wall there, so that is pretty dope. And I believe there is some legs in here to make him crouch down and actually look like he's putting that up. So I think that's what these are right here. So we got a set of crouching legs, which is nice, so we could put him in that cool pose where he's making the brick wall there. And also inside that little blister, it looks like we have a couple of hands for alchemy, you know, the clap together hands there when he does his alchemy. Dope as well. Man, the paint looks awesome on these. And this looks like it is just an extra leg piece that's kind of bent there at the thigh, so that'd be cool to put in different poses. Definitely nice to have there. Also looks like we have some alchemy lightning, and these are really cool. So just take a look at that. That's, you know, that translucent blue looking lightning there, so probably just be able to wrap that around his hands, and you get two of them, so that's nice to have. So you could put him in some cool alchemy poses, kind of like here on the box. And behind this little plastic here, we got some automail arms, and this one is his normal automail arm with the shredded coat there. I'll probably be using that one because this is kind of the one that I enjoy him having, where you can see that full automail sleeve there. It's very nice. And of course, what kind of automail would it be if you don't have the blade arm? So this is Ed's classic blade arm there. Really cool automail blade. That is awesome. And the paint looks fantastic. That metallic came out really, really nice. So that's it for accessories aside from the pre-order bonus, but let's go ahead and take a look at the Nendoroid here because that's why we're here, right? So I think it's kind of cool that they already had him in a little bit of a pose there inside the box. I kind of like that. And of course, like with all our Nendoroids, we get a ton of plastic over him to protect that paint and sculpt, especially that coat. That coat came out really, really good. definitely like how that looks. That is cool. Oh, and his ponytail is on a little ball joint there, if you could see. That's nice, so you can kind of pose that around if you want. That's cool. And like most Nendoroids we have the plastic underneath the head here, so unfortunately, that's right, we're gonna have to decapitate Ed to get that out of there. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. And there we go, decapitated. Hopefully Alphonse doesn't kill me for that, but I think he'll be alright because we're gonna put him back together. Taking a look at the articulation here, he has pretty good head articulation, but his head is pretty heavy, if you could see, because he has a lot of hair here. So if you tilt it forward, his head will fall back. See that? So keep that in mind if this is something that you're worried about. And as far as the arms go, you got some articulation here at the shoulder, and the upper part of the arm is rotatable. And then you have elbow articulation, which is nice. And then you have a joint there on the hand. Really cool. And then moving on, we got some articulation here at the waist, so you can move his waist. And then you got a little bit at the upper thigh, just a tiny bit, nothing at the knee. And then at the feet here, you don't have too much, just at the ankle. You can move him around there a little bit, so that's cool to see as well. But other than that, not too much articulation, but we got this really cool looking coat here that you normally see him have on in the show. I think they did a phenomenal job with that jacket. Looks really good. And taking a look at his normal faceplate that he comes with out of the box, that's kind of his serious face there, when, you know, he kind of knows that he's gonna get beat, and yeah, he's just gonna take it on the chin there. So that's that face. So I'm not quite sure. I'll probably end up going with this one in my final setup, but this is a good one too. And it doesn't look like this piece of hair that sticks out is actually on any type of joint, so you do want to be careful with that, not to mess it up. So just swapping out the faceplate, just so you guys can see how that goes. Just remove the front hairpiece like so. And like with all new Nendoroids or new figures, you want to be careful because things are going to be a little stiff, and you don't want to force it, because if you do, you may end up breaking something. So keep that in mind if you guys are getting new figures. There we go, looking pretty cool. Alright, so now it's time to check out our pre-order bonus. And since I pre-ordered this a while ago, don't quite remember what it is. So this is new to me, just like it is to you guys, but I think I kind of remember what it's gonna be. So let's see if I was right. Yep, this is awesome. So we got the Automail Club and a hand to hold it. That's dope. So there we go, guys. That is a super sweet club, and one of the coolest things is the front here. You can see the likeness of Ed. That is awesome. That's hilarious. And then of course we gotta have the hand here that holds it. So really cool that that's included. I mean, if you didn't have the hand, you wouldn't be able to use it. All right guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and put him together here, hit you with a few poses, and I'll see you in a bit.
We got somewhere we're about to go, big dreams that take us far away. Here we go, we're taking off, and we know we can't be stopped. Tell the stars we're coming up, blow it up like gamma rays, free ourselves from time and space, count it down and fly away.
So there, folks, that was the Edward Elric Nendoroid from Full Metal Alchemist. Definitely an awesome figure. And I'm thinking we're probably just gonna go with this faceplate and the automail arm there for the final setup on the shelf. And I couldn't be happier with this. This thing is awesome. It's a ton of accessories and detail. Really nice. And I'm a little upset with myself that I didn't open it sooner, but I'm happy that I finally did. And yeah, not disappointed at all. So if you haven't watched Full Metal Alchemist, definitely check it out. Not the original version, but I much more recommend Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, especially to people that haven't watched a whole lot of anime or just haven't watched anything Full Metal Alchemist related, because I think Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is a much better put together anime than the original one, and it just flows a lot better and it's much easier to watch. Definitely add it to your list if you haven't. If you had, sound off down in the comments below. And if you're just here to check out the figure, let me know what you thought of this Edward Elric Nendoroid. So yeah guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. If you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next video.
Never dropping, never stopping, always popping off like a rocket, like a rocket. Never turn it down, turn it up till it's booming like a rocket, like like a rocket.